Howdy everybody, Efour here, and welcome back to Season 3, Episode 5 of our FIFA 22 Youth to Gold save. Now in the last episode we did get bounced from the Carabao Cup after losing 2-1 to Everton, but I am really proud of that result. We didn't get destroyed and we only lost 2-1. We got a goal. We only let in 2 from a Premier League team, so we're looking really good for the future already. Some things you guys have missed since you've been gone. Schaefer got called up to the Germany national team. He's a 78 overall and is clearly our star man. I am going to be trying to sign him to a long-term contract, an extension, shortly. But that was huge to have one of our players make it to a national team, much less the German national team. One of the best national teams in the world. Really exciting stuff for him. But let's hop into the episode today. I'll catch you up to see what you guys have missed since you've been gone, and we'll look at the league table before we hop into our games today against Ipswich and AFC Wimbledon. Another thing, I've been saying it at the end of the episodes, but make sure you stay around to the end of the episode. We have our youth scouting updates and academy report, and that is the bread and butter of this entire save. I've been saying it at the end of the episodes when we do scouting in past episodes, but I'm going to say it at the beginning of this one in case you haven't stuck around for that. Make sure you stay around. That's the most exciting part of these saves, is seeing those guys. We had a $3.2 million prospect recently, and that is the guys that's going to come in and carry this team to greatness. So make sure you stay around for that. So since you were last with me, we took on Barrow in the Cup, the Papa John's Trophy Cup that is, and we drew 1-1. Looks like we're going to get knocked out of that, but I'm really not too worried about that competition. We then took on Sheffield Wednesday and we drew 2-2. A frustrating game. We let in a late goal, and actually in this game Graham got injured. Schaefer was already out on international duty with Germany, but Graham picked up an injury and I was a little nervous. Thankfully after the game it turned out to just be a little knock. He was not injured long term. We then took on Portsmouth and beat them 2-0, which was a huge win for us. And over this month so far, we've also had Nilsson and Miranda both saying that they expect more game time. Nilsson's going to struggle. He has Schaefer in front of him, and as we know, he's an internationally capped player. Nilsson's not going to be dethroning him, but I am looking for ways to get Nilsson involved, whether it be moving Schaefer up to striker to have Nilsson come on, or things of that nature. And instead of doing a first-team, second-team rotation, I've just been kind of trying to use all first-team players, and when someone's tired, replacing them with a second-team person. I think that's going to help us out as the season goes along, rather than doing first-team, second-team, just doing a first-team and replacing tired players with second-team players, if that makes sense. So, without further ado, let's check out the league table. We currently sit in 4th position. Peterborough, Birmingham City, and Shrewsbury all sit above us. Now, we did play Shrewsbury this month. At the time, I think they were 12th, so it shows how close this top half of the league is. It's starting to get a little bit of separation, and today we take on Ipswich, who are 13th, and then we're going to take on AFC Wimbledon, who currently sit in 7th. But we're looking pretty good. We still have the second best defense in the league, and we have the second best offense in the league. I just can't stop drawing games. We have to convert some of these draws into wins, and we got to start moving up this table. We're 3 points behind second place, which is huge for us. Birmingham City today take on Sheffield Wednesday, and Shrewsbury take on Bolton. I'm not confident that either of them are going to lose, but hopefully Sheffield Wednesday or Bolton can do us a favor and beat one of these teams so we can move up above them. But we're right there in the top mix. We're only 5 points behind first place Peterborough. We got to start with 2 wins today. This is the starting 11 we're taking into the game against Ipswich. Smith in goal, a back four: Jonassen, Bishop, Lundberg, and Taylor. Crespo and Perea make up the midfield pairing, with Schaefer, Carlson, and Graham the attacking 3 behind Baker. The bench is Mohamed, Osorio, Villalba, Menendez, Nilsson, Wilson, and Vasquez. Now, an interesting tidbit that I have seen. Menendez is second in the league in assists with, I think, 8 or 9. Carlson is way down the list. I think he has 5. Now, Menendez has played 1 less game than Carlson. I'm going to keep Carlson in for now, but Menendez seems to be the better player in the match engine. I can't get sucked into Carlson has potential to be special. I do think he's going to be a good player, but if this trend continues, we have to play our best players, and we're going to move Menendez back in to start. But today, Carlson gets the nod in the center attacking mid position, and as you can see, Carlson is better in pace, shooting, dribbling, and defending. Menendez edges Carlson in passing and physicals. I still am not too sure. I like having Carlson on because his stamina is still 57. Menendez pretty much always comes in for him. But we're going to hop into this game today against Ipswich. We have to start off with a win, so let's go make it happen. And here we go, getting into the match. Now, it did, if you've noticed when we were looking at the this past month's games, it did end up being the last 2 games of the month that we're playing. And I think it was like that last month too. No, never mind, it wasn't, because we played a team at the beginning of the month and then we took on Everton. But it's not intentional for it to be like that. It's just the way that the results or the fixtures have fallen. We're going to get Baker in. It goes over the top, and we can't seem to get it out. And we have Crespo here getting up to Carlson, hopefully. He doesn't get there, and he lets him get past him. But it is the last 2 games this month. And the way that the table was, I, again, passed up Shrewsbury because I thought that they would not be as high as they are. They're currently above us in 3rd, and I wish we would have taken them on. But at the time, they were not that high up the table. So needs must, and it fell the way it did. We're taking on Ipswich, and we're down 1-0. Here we come, play defense. Lundberg gets the ball, then he has it taken off him. This gentleman is right on the edge of the box and just curls it around. 1-0 Ipswich. Not a good start for the boys. We really, and by we, I mean me. Again, I like blaming them. Gives me an excuse, but we really have been struggling. I just don't feel dominant. I feel like I'm struggling to get goals, and when I do, it's for draws, not wins, and that is a bummer. There we go, Baker. He hits the post. Carlson's there. He's going to give this to Graham, and we're going to give that to, never mind, I wanted to give it to Crespo. We'll give that to Baker, and he just misses outside the post. Oh, it was actually saved. I definitely thought that he hit that wide. He apparently saved it, and they clear the ball here, get out of bounds. Taylor's going to be pressing him, and he gets the ball. Great job from Taylor. And we're going to cross that to Graham. Was that please tell me the defender got there. He just hits it over the bar. It was a free header, and he hits it over the bar. Can't get a goal from it. We did look dangerous there, but we've seen this happen this season where we look dangerous. We can't get the finishing product, and when we finally do get the finishing product, it just ends in a draw. We have to start making the most of these opportunities and really putting teams away. Last season, it felt like we would get goals and just throttle opponents. This season, not so much. Get it down to Graham here. We'll go into Baker, and he can't get his foot on it. This is a team we should be beating. They are 13th in the league, and we are 4th. If we want any chance of moving up into those automatic promotion spots, we have to win these games. And they're in our end. Oh, Taylor is on this gentleman. Schalk is his name. It gets out, but they get it on the edge of the area. Unfortunately, he shanks that over the bar. But here, I mean, like that. Look at this. I feel like I have no passing options. I guess we have to get past our first line of defense, which maybe is just standard, but it's really a struggle for me currently. I can't seem to, I don't know, find a way out, get the ball forward. Pretty much all my goals, I feel like, come from counters down the wing, especially with Schaefer's speed, just hitting him like this. We're going to give this to Crespo and down to Schaefer. I feel like this is literally probably 90% of our goals right here. And he makes it happen again. He is our talisman for sure, but I have to find a way to get other goals because if he's out of the team or injured or I don't know. I feel like we're relying on him a little too much. Maybe he can carry us to the championship, but I want to start getting other players in. The goalkeeper really should have done a better job there. It was just looped right at him, just over him. He lets it in. It doesn't matter. It is 1-1. All right. I'll take it. It's better than not having a goal, right? So let's take it, and let's try and get another one. Pressure them. Nope. Just switched to the wrong guy and ran past it. Graham is back there. He gives that down to Taylor. Go to Crespo. And I was trying to get that to Schaefer. I saw the pressure and just tried to force it in, and it does not come off. Looks like we're about to head to halftime. Carlson read that beautifully, and that is the halftime whistle. And I don't know, guys. I've been trying to figure out what it is that is seemingly keeping us from just destroying this league like I thought we would this year, and I can't quite figure it out. We're getting pressed here and just struggling to get it out. We're going to give that down to Graham. Here he goes. We got Schaefer back post. We're going to too close to the keeper from Graham. I thought Schaefer would be there, but Graham's delivery is a poor one. We get Bishop there. We have Carlson on this, and we're just going to keep running for now. We're going to give it to Graham back post. Not Graham, Baker. It doesn't matter who he is. We get the goal. We need to hit him with a dead fish. We haven't done that yet. And there we go. 2-1. Efour United over Ipswich. That's huge for us. Let's go. We have Carlson coming in. I thought about giving it to Schaefer there. I'm glad we opted not to. Baker is there. Finishes it beautifully for the go-ahead goal. Now, as you guys know, and have heard me say before, all we got to do is keep them out of our goal. That is how we end this game well. We've gone ahead way too many times and given up late equalizers. So, the goal here today is to just play sound defense. Get that up to Baker. I thought I could. We got Crespo making a run in. Could it be? It is! Let's go! Crespo. Could that be the nail in the coffin? Hits him with the 1-2-3 punch. We're up 3-1 against Ipswich. Oh, great hustle for Baker to get back and play Crespo in. He pushes it off and sends it back across the keeper. Oh, what a goal from Crespo. So we are making 3 changes. We're moving Schaefer up top just for that speed, trying to get him in behind. We bring Menendez on for Carlson. Nilsson comes in on the left wing, technically for Baker. And Villalba comes in for Crespo to rest him up a little bit. He's pretty tired. So let's see if these 3 subs can make any impact on the game and see how Schaefer does up top. I'm excited to see what he feels like as a striker. Graham with a great interception there. We'll go up to Menendez. It doesn't quite get to him. But as you guys saw from that last goal from Crespo, he's getting into those attacking positions the same way that King was before King got injured last season. Just making those dangerous attacking runs. And the only thing that switched for Crespo was his position. He went from the right center mid to the left center mid where King had been playing. Now, the left center mid's instruction is to stay back while attacking, and the right center mid's instruction is to get forward while attacking. I'm not sure if it's a bug or what it is, but that left center mid gets forward way more. Here we go. We got Schaefer in. We're going to pass it across to Menendez for a cheeky tap in, and there it is. 4-1, Efour United. But I'm not sure if the instruction of stay back while attacking makes them get forward more. I really haven't figured it out. I've contemplated moving my right center mid and left center mid both to stay back while attacking to see if maybe our right center mid gets forward and makes those attacking runs as well. But I haven't quite figured that one out yet. But it seems like the one that's instructed to stay back while attacking actually makes the more dangerous attacking runs. So it might be something that I play around with as we get deeper into the save. But for now, it seems like what we have going on is working pretty well, so we're going to keep it as is. But it was just something that I've noticed that I have found pretty interesting in the save thus far. We got Menendez here breaking out. We got Graham down this right wing. Going to make this run in. We have Schaefer there, and on the back post, I have Nilsson. Oh, and he doesn't get the header to come off. He was in a great attacking position. Unfortunately, he does not get the end product on there. And here is Nilsson trying to get back to play some defense. But Nilsson really is a good player. He keeps telling me he wants more game time, is expecting more game time, and it's making me nervous. I would hate to see him go as a backup left winger. And just an impact player, he's really, really good. But if we can't hold on to him, I would rather keep Schaefer than Nilsson. Schaefer is dangerous. 91 pace at this point. He playing for the not England, to Germany. There we go. English is hard. Playing for the Germany national team. He's a great player, but that is the end whistle. Efour United 4, Ipswich 1. Let's see where that leaves us in the table before we head into this next game against AFC Wimbledon. We're still in 4th position, but the big news is that Birmingham City drew their game, so they're currently only 1 point ahead of us on 38 points. Shrewsbury did end up winning their game, but we're still 1 point behind them. So if we can get a win today, and if one of those results or both go our way, we could see a move up into 2nd position. I'm really hoping that at least we can move up into 3rd position. Peterborough did end up winning their game, so they're still 5 points ahead of us. But the top 2 positions are definitely up for grabs, and if we can put together a solid run of form and stop drawing matches, then we can definitely move into one of those automatic promotion spots. But let's go and take on AFC Wimbledon. They currently sit 6th in the league. They're going to be trying to close this gap and move up into these top positions as well. So it will be a challenging game today, but let's go take them on. It is the same exact team going into this game. Smith in goal, a back four, Jonassen, Bishop, Lundberg, and Taylor. Crespo and Pereira make up the midfield pairing, with Schaefer, Carlson, and Graham the attacking 3 behind Baker. The bench remains the same. Mohamed, Osorio, Villalba, Menendez, Nilsson, Wilson, and Vasquez. I still love the Nilsson Wilson thing. But we're going to hop into this game today against AFC Wimbledon and try and go get a win. And here we are. Kick back to Carlson, out on the wing to Schaefer. And this is a big game for us. Oh my goodness, Schaefer's ball skills are insane. And okay, he still has it. We're going to rip this. Oh, and it is saved by the keeper, out of play for a corner. That was a great attacking run from Schaefer to start the game off. And Lundberg is back to collect that. Give this into Schaefer. Where can we go? We're going to go right to the middle. No one's going to come pick him up. I have no passes. Back to Pereira. Go out to Carlson. Give that there. We'll go down the terrible pass from Crespo. I had Graham, I think that was, out there on that wing, and I was trying to slide it out to him. Goes out for a goal kick. Now, if you remember, our tactics aren't on press. Our defending tactics are unbalanced. So when we press like that, it's really just me trying to get them into position to press. We'll go over here to Pereira. And we'll go out here to Taylor. Trying to slow it down. Pereira right here. We'll go to Baker. And we got Pereira making a run in. We're going to rip that, and it is blocked. The goalkeeper's going to go up and grab that to end our attack. Got Carlson with the ball here. Up to Crespo. We're going to go back to Carlson. And I thought about going out to Graham, but we have Crespo there. Oh, Baker didn't go get it. I wanted Baker to go press that ball, and he just watched it. And Pereira is not going to win this header. He's too short, but Carlson is not there either, and they get it out of the attacking third for us, and they're pushing it back down. Jonassen is there to grab it. Go in here to Bishop. Go back out to Jonassen. I'm not seeing passing options pretty much anywhere. I talked about Crespo getting forward rather than staying back on attack, and he's left the hole right here. He should be right here. Luckily, they're not pressing, but he should be right here where we're trying to run, and he's not there. I have no passing options. We'll go back out. There he is. There you are, Crespo. Trying to find you, dude. We'll get that into Baker. He is in here for a goal. Let's go! And we are up 1-0. Carlson plays Baker in, and he slams it into the roof of the net. Goal to the good. Efour United up 1-0. Jonassen chasing back here. The attacker cuts back. Schaefer is there and can't get to him. Jonassen has the ball past him. Smith is there to grab it. If he would have let that in, I would have benched him 100%. Like, all joking aside, I would have benched him. Great ball from Graham. Pereira's in. We have Schaefer back post. Terrible cross. What a loser. And it's out of play for a goal kick. Pereira just had to get it into Schaefer's path, and he didn't. Oh, what What? Did y'all see that said Schaefer transfer confirmed? Oh no. If there's some sort of bug where we're going to lose our best man, we have not agreed to a transfer. He still, I think, has 2.5 years left on his contract. There's no way he could be negotiating for free. Oh no, guys. I'm genuinely freaking out. I know games can sometimes bug out and do weird things. That would be devastating if we lost our best player to some freak bug. Oh no. Okay, we're into halftime. That has thrown me for a little bit of a loop. We'll get into the second half, try and come out with a win, and then definitely go check on if Schaefer is leaving our club without my knowledge. Crespo is trying to play defense. He does win and push the ball off, or the defender off the ball, not the ball off the defender. Either way, I guess works. We'll give it over to Schaefer. It is blocked. Crespo can't win it back. We have Pereira back playing defense now. Looked like they were going to go down the wing, and they did end up going down. Uh-oh. And we get the ball out. Get that up there. We'll go down the wing to Graham. Oh, Carlson has to get that ball through. Graham was in on goal if he could have had a ball out in front of him. And Carlson just has a poor pass played in. And they handle it easily. Jonassen is there. We're going to totally turn the ball over and give up a goal here. Oh, guys. Oh, that happens way too much, man. That is frustrating. Oh, they're sponsored by Football Manager. It's a great game, by the way. But, oh my goodness. I mean, we get it with Jonassen, and we just give it right back. 1-1. Let's try and go get another goal. Oh, what a frustrating. It's just a lapse in concentration. And as cliche as it is, that really is the difference between champions and just good teams. We have to stop making these mental errors that are costing us goals in games. That was so silly. And here they are, after cutting out our attack, pushing back down the wing of our team. And they're going to, I thought they were going to try and get it out there to him. Pereira is here. They do go down the wing. Was he offsides? He was. All right. We have work to do. Let's go get a goal back and try and figure out how to do that here. Going into Carlson. Terrible pass from Graham. And we lose the ball. Guys, I'm gutted. Especially if we now draw this game or lose this game, and for some unforeseen atrocity we're losing Schaefer, I will be, I don't know. Great save from Smith. Let's go ahead and look at some subs. Same change as last game. We're bringing Menendez in for Carlson. Nilsson comes in on the left wing, and Schaefer moves up top at striker, and Villalba comes in for Crespo. We got to try and find a goal, so hopefully moving Schaefer up top, having that speed in behind will help us get in on goal and get the winning goal. Here's their corner after that shot and save from Smith. They're looping this up and in, and we head it out. Now, can we get them off the ball? We cannot there. They shoot that. Smith is there to gather easily. We're going to go out here to Jonassen. He's all by himself. Just soft throw from Smith, but we'll try and get this down. We got Nilsson making a run in, and we're going to send it across. Graham's there. He can't get there. And Pereira's there, and the defender just holds it, which physics, right? I mean, I don't know how he does that when Pereira is kicking it through him. It just sticks to him, but whatever. We're going Nilsson over the top. Nope, we'll go to Schaefer apparently. And no one is there. What a back and forth game right now. End-to-end stuff. We have to get a goal and not let one up, really. I do not want to draw this game, but I really don't want to lose it. That would be heartbreaking. Give it away again, Taylor. And are they going to make us pay? Jonassen is back playing defense, and the guy gets the inside track on him. Trying to play defense. There we go. We get him off the ball. We have Schaefer in here. We're going to go down to Graham. This is pretty much our last attack of the game. We have numbers. We have our best players running in. We're going to go back to Nilsson here. And no, we are not. Oh, no. Get up, Lundberg. He doesn't, but we got Villalba on it. Going out to Nilsson. Menendez, Graham. And here we go. Let's go! In the 91st minute. Oh, what an important passage of play. Oh, Lundberg goes up, gets enough on it. Villalba passes it forward to Nilsson, comes into Menendez. Menendez plays in Graham, and Graham slots it into the top corner. What a finish to a hard-fought game. Was that the last kick of the game? It's got to be close, and it was. Efour United win 2-1 over AFC Wimbledon. My heart is pounding. Now let's get out of this game, go look at the league table, and try and see what's happening with Schaefer. That win moves us all the way up into second position. Shrewsbury lost their game, and Birmingham City drew yet again, which sees us go into second place, 5 points behind Peterborough still. We gotta hope that they can drop some points here shortly so we can close that gap, and we have to keep building a gap between us and Birmingham City, Shrewsbury, Charlton Athletic, Sunderland, all of those teams that are chasing. But we're back into the automatic promotion spots, which is huge for us. That is so exciting. Now let's go check on Schaefer before we hop into those scouting results. Another quick little update. Schaefer is worth $39.5 million, which is just insane. This season alone, he's gone up 154% in value. Just wild. We just gave him a new contract, and the longest he would extend was for 1 additional year, which is a bummer. I want to get him 5 years, give him a 5-year extension, really try and lock him down. But we're having some trouble with that. But really excited to at least add a little bit more time to his contract. Otherwise, we'd be in some trouble. Let's see who the most valuable players at our club are. We have Schaefer with 39.5. Next is a $5 million value player, Jan Carlson, who's coming along decently. Ian Taylor, 3.6. Lundberg, Graham, all 3.6. Smith and Bishop are 3.4. Nilsson is 2.7. Perea and Crespo are 2.6 and 2.5. Jonassen 2.3. Baker 2.2. We have a lot of depth. Guys are starting to really come along, and we're getting a little bit of value, which is definitely interesting. It is revealing, how I said before, to see who is the guys that we should really be giving game time to. For example, Dahlberg here is only $575,000 value. And yes, he is a right back, but we've been playing Cook at right back, and he is a $1.2 million value. Looks like he has a little bit more potential and things like that to come. Larson, Sullivan, and Brown will be leaving at the end of the season, whether we sell them or not. They're not going to make it in our team. Their value isn't great. Larson's value is actually pretty good, but if you remember from the first couple seasons, I did not like how he played in the match engine at all. We're going to be trying to move him on. And then we got to look at these other guys who have a year and 7 months and see who we want to lock down to longer contracts. It looks like a lot of these guys are going to need to be getting new contracts. Brian Bennett, maybe. That's a hard one. I'm not too sure. Anthony Lewis, maybe we let go. He's technically a backup. I'm not sure. Again, Elijah Thompson, he's going to be gone. Maybe we can just sell him. Marcus Parker, another one that we're going to be looking to move out. Cook, we're going to be signing. And if we're signing Cook, Dahlberg is going to be out of the club probably. Muhammad is a great backup. Villalba, Nilsson. Anyways, I just wanted to take a look at the contract situation and see that next season we have a lot of work to do in that regard. But let's go check out the scouting reports. Hinga-dinga-dargan, happy Leif Erikson Day. It is time to check out the Youth Squad monthly reports and the scouting reports. Here is a look at our youth academy. Lund is still developing, looking like a good little player. We have Roberto Rivero developing, still working on the central midfield training. Box to box for Cameron Wilson, looking pretty decent. Nelson, Cook, Olafson, all these guys' potential is really good. Again, we're going to keep them down here until they start trying to force a move out of the youth academy, and I think the first one to do that will probably be Rivero because he's 17 years old, and typically around 17, 18 years of age, they try and force a move up into the first team. And I'm thinking that with guys like Rivero, who he's probably not going to get into the first team. Nelson might because he's a 66 overall, but for guys like Rivero, who probably won't make it in, we're just going to bring them up and pretty much just sell them and use those funds to reinvest in the team. When we start getting up into the Premier League and the Champions League, we might not have the luxury of just relying on the youth academy. We might need to start scouting 21 guys who are 21 years of age or younger that we can sign and who could potentially come in and be starters. We'll see what happens in that regard, but currently, like, I like Baker, I like Vasquez, but we need a striker that's just dominant, and we don't have that. So, for example, that could be a position that we look to bring in, but we're going to have to raise funds by selling these youth guys. So, let's go check out the youth scouting reports. Well, guys, we have drawn a blank on that scouting report. All three of our scouting reports, the highest value player we had was $500,000 value, and as you know, we're cutting it off at $1 million. If you're not worth $1 million, the lowest I would go is maybe $900,000 if you have the right physicals, kind of like Olafson. I think he was valued at $950,000, and because he's 6 foot and a striker, I signed him. But regardless, we had no one come in on the youth scouting reports, which is a little bit of a bummer, but we will check those back out next month. If you have enjoyed that, leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn that bell on so you can see when I post these. They come out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I stream over on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Over on Twitch, we're doing some Escape from Tarkov. We also are doing an NCAA 14 college football revamped save on there, where our Leif Erikson is over trying to get Bowling Green to win a national title. So come check that out. Come hang out. When this comes out, as of yesterday, which today is Wednesday, according to the video, I'm recording this on Monday, but you guys, it's Wednesday. I should have had my first TikTok come out yesterday on Tuesday, so go follow me over there as well. I will link that down in the description. It's actually linked on my YouTube page, so go to my channel and you can find my YouTube, obviously my YouTube, my Twitch, my TikTok, my Instagram, Twitter, all those things, and go follow me on those too. It really helps me out. Again, I'm a small content creator, and any support and love I get from you guys really does help me out. Starts pushing this in front of more people as we try and build this team and other teams to come in the future. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really enjoying this team's journey through the Crucible. Until next time, Efour out.